Good boy. All the way up. We have tons of rescued animals here at the Georgia Aquarium. Our sea lions stranded on the West Coast. They were brought into a rescue facility. They're rehabbed there. If they're rehabbed and they meet all of the pieces of criteria that match for them to be released, they'll be released, which most of ours have stranded multiple times. So they hit that criteria almost always on the first time. When they strand again, if there's bits of it that they don't hit, or if they're too young and imprint on the people that are taking care of them, and they could become a danger to the wild population, that's when the government, the National Marine Fisheries, will come in and deem them non-releasable, and then they'll find them a home. So we are on that list of a home that can take in rescued sea lions, and when it becomes our turn, that animal will come to us. Diego is the oldest sea lion that we have here at Georgia Aquarium. He's 18 right now, but he'll be 19 this summer. He was one that stranded 3 separate times, and he was very young then, so that's when he was deemed non-releasable and came to us shortly after. We have tons of rescued animals here, as well as we put in a lot of effort to help with rescuing animals all across the country and throughout the world. Some of the ones that we have here are sea otters. We also have sea turtles. We help with manatee rescue, and we also do coral.
Corals are important because coral reefs are naturally along that shoreline, so they are a protected barrier against the coast, and they are also home to 1/4 of the marine species, while only taking up 1% of the world's oceans. So they are a huge part in nurseries and just home grounds of feeding areas and spawning. Corals are being eradicated at an alarming rate. Their abundance are reducing year by year. The ocean is facing ocean acidification and warming temperatures, and that really plays a part in any kind of water conditions, that they can go pretty rapidly and they can become unhealthy within a couple of hours. So it's pretty outstanding, and I think the projection now is about 70 to 90% of corals in our time is going to be eradicated in about 10 to 20 years. As an institution here at the Georgia Aquarium, our part of the rescue is holding and caring for them and making sure that they continue to grow. We have a great partnership with our natural resource officers. They will contact us where they will bring us animals like corals and other different kind of invertebrates and vertebrates to the Georgia Aquarium to be housed because they can't be released back into their environment.
In Georgia Aquarium, we actually have a variety of rescue animals, and manta rays are such a unique animal to work with, but Nandi specifically, she was in South Africa. There were some shark nets along the beach. She actually got caught up in those shark nets, and the government agency, kind of equivalent to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife here in South Africa, deemed her non-releasable. So that was a government agency that made those decisions. Obviously, her actual rescue and then care involved a lot of various agencies, including Georgia Aquarium, as they could house a larger animal for a longer period of time. We don't have mantas in a lot of facilities, so the opportunity to get to work with them here is incredible. They're such a large animal with such unique characteristics. So just the day-to-day care and all the knowledge that we gain from that day-to-day care and those things that we can then carry out to people, to guests, and to really get them involved in taking care of these natural environments as well is such an incredible experience. So when you see these sort of animals at an aquarium, people are able to connect with that aspect of them in the wild. And so it definitely creates a different mentality, and I think that's a big, important part of aquariums, is really connecting people with what we want to protect. And it's really important that we stay diligent in protecting this earth, including our oceans.